And so today we're going to kind of reseed it and kind of hit the reset button on the 6A playoffs. And tomorrow we're going to hit the reset button on the 5A playoffs. We're going to talk about who's left, our top 3 contenders left in each bracket. Okay?
All right.
We'll start. We're going to go 3 through 1. 1 being the team we think most likely to win the state.
So this would be your 6A D1 number 3.
6A. We'll start with 6A Division 1.
Okay.
The team that I've got third.
Yes.
The team that I've got third. Converse Judson.
Okay.
I have gone on record that I don't fully trust this Converse Judson team.
Sure.
Just because their offense has been a little bit up and down.
Yeah.
But you look at their draw, and they have the most favorable draw. They are taking on a team from the Valley this week.
Yep.
In the so-called Valley Week. So they will be favored in that game.
Yep.
So they're taking on Laredo United, a good Laredo United team, but the game is at home for Judson.
Yep.
They're probably gonna win that game.
And by the way, if you haven't looked at the 6A D1 bracket, take a look because the powerhouses they're gone.
TexasFootball.com/playoffs
They gone.
is where you can see it. And then they would probably draw a Smithson Valley team that they've already beaten in the regional final. So
Right.
for Judson, they've got the best draw.
Sure.
And that's why I've got them at number 3. Who do you have at number 3 in 6A D1?
Oh, wouldn't you like to know? Let's see here.
I don't know. So let's be honest. For the
You
sake
don't
of,
know.
I don't know.
You don't know who I
picked.
picked. I know who you picked,
Yes,
but
'cause you have to design
you
graphics.
have no idea who I picked. I'm going number 3, Dickinson Gators.
Okay.
I'm going with the Dickinson Gators, and here's why. Now, I think the 4 teams left in that region, Region 3, Houston Lamar, Galena Park North Shore, Cy Falls, it's all pretty evenly matched. And I will concede ahead of time that 4 overtimes last week is not a good thing this week for Dickinson, and especially Jordan Myers, who carried that team.
And going into a game against a physical Houston Lamar team.
Absolutely. Conceding that point out front, I still think that win last week is one of those mojo, momentum, here it comes, we're going to find a way to get it done games. And so I'm going with them out of Region 3.
Not
That's
bad.
my number 3 team.
Okay. Number 2 for me. Another team I've been skeptical of.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised by your pick here.
I'm going with Westlake.
Yeah.
That win over the Woodlands last week,
Yeah.
that opened my eyes.
It's a big win.
That is a eye-opening, hey, Greg, take another look win. And the way they beat them, they hung 28 points on that Woodlands defense.
Yep.
Sam Ellinger is going off right now,
Right.
and the defense played so well. I also like their draw. North Mesquite's not going to be a pushover. That's a very good North Mesquite team coming off of a very gutty win over Shoemaker. Yeah. But I really like what this Westlake team has going right now.
To kind of piggyback off that, I talked about this with Danny a little bit yesterday, that the sort of circular nature of this season, this team beats this team, then this team beats this team, and we all come. It made it really easy to forget Westlake handled South Lake Carroll. Handled them. And here we were sitting here going, wow, Cedar Hill, South Lake Carroll, and we were kind of skeptical about Westlake and Lake Travis, and we're going to get to Lake Travis in a little bit, obviously. And yet the results are bearing out sort of exactly off that little matchup. Westlake handled South Lake, and Lake Travis handled Westlake, and here we are, and that's sort of bearing out in the playoff results.
You're right.
Kind of
You're
interesting.
right. Westlake was a team that that win over the Woodlands just said that shook me by the shoulders and said, "Hey, pay attention to what the Chaps are doing." All right, what about you? Who's number 2?
My number 2 is Converse Judson. I'm a little higher on them than you, and here's why.
Okay.
So this is a team, its most significant loss, Cibolo Steel. Steel's a heck of a team, and I think what I'm going to sort of go with, and you'll see this in my next round of picks too, is I'm high on Steel, maybe higher than just about anyone. And I'm going to sit here and say that this team isn't that far off of Steel. I think Steel's great, and I think they find a way to get to the state championship game because of it.
Number 1 in my rankings.
This is a shock. This is a big shock.
The Allen Eagles. Now, I'll say this. They have the toughest draw.
Oh, absolutely. There's no question.
Ryan, unbeaten Denton Ryan. Amarillo Tascosa just took it to Odessa Permian, and if you want to tell me that running game's going to run all over Ryan, I'm listening.
Yep.
Tim Fields and Rambo Lujizo are going off right now. I like this Tascosa team. And let's not forget, Allen could absolutely lose this week.
Yes.
To Martin.
Absolutely.
Arlington Martin if you want to find a coach who is going to find your weakness and exploit it, it's Bob Wager at Arlington.
Right.
Martin.
And I think if Martin plays a perfect game with their senior leadership and their execution, a game that we sort of expected them to play earlier in the season after they beat DeSoto but then lost to Skyline, I think all bets. I think you can. I can sit here and say I could see Martin doing it. It would be a heck of an upset, but I could see them do it. I think they have the people to do it.
I think you're right. That said, and I think that there are. Let me continue to pile on reasons why Allen won't win a title. Okay. Yeah. Last week, that's a DeSoto team that was dangerous, or that was dangerous but not consistent. Why were they able to career against Allen?
Yeah.
And why did Allen need a missed extra point to avoid overtime with a team that has been kind of ding-dongy all year?
Right.
I think there are weaknesses in this Allen team.
Yeah.
And now that I've just spent 2 minutes bashing them, I think Allen's going to win the state title.
And me too.
I think they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Allen for the same reasons. I think if they survive this test in Region 1, I don't really see what test there is that can topple them. But I would love to see one of these teams pull it off. It'd be great for 6A to see a new face at the top for sure.